Ever find yourself trapped in a loop of overthinking, replaying the same situation again and again? Or maybe you catch your mind spiraling into what-ifs and worst-case scenarios whenever something small goes wrong. Perhaps you talk to yourself more harshly than you'd ever talk to someone you love. You're not alone. These are the kinds of everyday mental traps that cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, was designed to help untangle. Welcome to Mind Made Clear, where mental health meets clarity. We believe therapy should feel less like a mystery and more like a map. Many people begin therapy unsure of what to expect or what kind of approach will actually help. CBT, ACT, EFT, or EMDR. Don't know the difference? You are not alone. So if you're asking, what kind of therapy is right for me? Let's find your fit together. Today, we're exploring cognitive behavioral therapy, better known as CBT, one of the most practical and evidence-based approaches in modern psychology. Fasten your seatbelts, set your seat to upright position, get ready for takeoff to mind clarity. What is it? CBT, or cognitive behavioral therapy, focuses on how your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are connected. It teaches you to notice unhelpful thinking patterns, like, I always fail, or people don't like me, and replace them with thoughts that are more balanced and realistic. It's practical, structured, and short-term. Think of it as mental fitness training, learning new habits of thought that shift how you feel and behave. Who is it for? CBT is especially helpful if you struggle with anxiety, depression, stress, perfectionism, or overthinking. It suits people who like structure, action plans, and measurable progress. If you prefer clear steps and practical exercises instead of long, open-ended conversations, you'll probably enjoy CBT. Still, CBT sometimes gets a mixed reputation among mental health professionals who favor more emotion-focused or exploratory approaches. Some find it too structured, like placing a bandage over the wound instead of fully healing it. This perception also comes from the fact that many insurance plans primarily cover CBT, making it the most widely practiced therapy. But for many people, that very structure is what makes CBT empowering. It gives you clear tools, visible progress, and a sense of control when life feels overwhelming. How does a session look like? A CBT session is usually structured and collaborative. You and your therapist identify a specific challenge you faced recently, maybe an argument, a stressful event, or a spiral of negative thoughts. Together, you unpack what you were thinking in that moment, how it made you feel, and what you did next. Then you test alternative ways to interpret or respond to the same situation. Your therapist doesn't tell you what to think. They coach you to notice your mind's patterns so you can make conscious changes. How does the process look like? CBT typically runs between 8 and 20 sessions, depending on your goals. Progress is often tracked through short check-ins or written reflections. You might keep a thought diary, note your emotion triggers, or practice behavioral experiments between sessions, like making a phone call you've been avoiding or speaking up in a meeting. Therapists often assign gentle homework because real transformation happens in your everyday life, not just in the therapy room. Let's meet Rohan. Rohan is great at his job, but gets paralyzed by self-criticism. Whenever his manager gives feedback, his mind goes, I'm not good enough. I'll mess this up again. He knows it's irrational, but it still feels true, and the anxiety makes him freeze. In CBT, Rohan's therapist helps him slow down and write that thought on paper. I'm not good enough. Together, they look for evidence. What facts support it and what facts don't? Rohan realizes he's received plenty of positive feedback before, yet his brain filters it out. Next, they replace the original thought with a more balanced one. I sometimes make mistakes, but I've also handled challenges well before. His therapist gives him a small task. Notice every time he gets feedback and write both the old and new thoughts. They also practice deep breathing before stressful meetings to calm his body. After a few weeks, Rohan still hears the old voice, but it's quieter. He recognizes it as a thought, not a fact. Instead of spiraling, he pauses, breathes, and responds differently. That's the subtle but powerful effect of CBT. It doesn't erase difficult emotions. It helps you manage them with awareness and choice. Try it yourself. Here's a simple CBT exercise you can try today. The thought check. Write down one recurring negative thought you've had recently. Ask yourself, is this 100% true? What's the evidence for and against it? Rewrite it into something more balanced. Not blindly positive, just fairer. Even this tiny reflection can loosen the grip of automatic thoughts. Now, a quick fit check. Do you like having structure and practical steps? Would you enjoy doing small reflection exercises or homework between sessions? Are you looking for tools for real-life situations more than deep emotional digging? If you said yes to most of these, CBT might be your perfect fit. That's the essence of cognitive behavioral therapy: clear, structured, and empowering. It reminds us that while we can't always control what happens, we can learn to control the way we think about it. If this sounds like your fit, share your thoughts in the comments, or tell us which therapy you'd like us to explore next. And don't forget to subscribe, because when your mind is made clear, you live lighter.